I'd like to introduce an outstanding young man who I have had the pleasure to work with the past couple of years, the FMHS Senior Class President, Jude Lugo.
Good evening. Well, what a year. What a 4 years. 4 years that seem to go by with the blink of an eye, yet freshman year seems so long ago. And this year in particular, my friends, we faced lots of disappointment and lots of heartbreak. We saw all the things that we looked forward to vanishing piece by piece. But rather than focusing on what this year has taken from us, I'd like to focus on what we can take from this year. Many of our experiences this year can be summed up by a simple phrase that my freshman year biology teacher shared with us on the first day of class and would repeat every day that semester. She would tell us, "A minute lost can never be regained." I'll say that again. A minute lost can never be regained. Now, these were 7 simple words that, to be quite honest, I probably rolled my eyes at the time. But today, looking back, if there's one thing, the biggest thing that I took from biology, it was the lesson that phrase taught me. And this phrase reminds me of a question that I've seen asked more times than I can count. If you could have an unlimited amount of anything, what would it be? You know, most people our age might say money or sleep, maybe caffeine. Others might say time. And if you asked me, I'd probably say time too. But to be quite honest, I think life gives us exactly what we need when it comes to time. Because the nature of life and the fact that it is finite forces us to live with this fire beneath us. We must embrace living in the moment or risk losing a minute that can never be regained. Now, you may notice that I'm only wearing a single cord and stole today. I truly believe that if we focus on the wrong things, such as cords, high GPAs, more money in the bank, or a prestigious college at the top of our diploma, simply for the sake of prestige as our goalposts for life, we'll never truly be happy. Now, don't get me wrong, the accomplishments we celebrate here today are incredible, and we should all be immensely proud of ourselves for what we've done these last 4 years. But we should focus on the things that we'll treasure when our lives come to a close. The relationships we cherish, the impacts we've made, the moments that we've shared, and the legacy we will leave behind. Now, I'd like to end with a quote from the finale episode of one of my favorite TV shows, The Office. In his final appearance of the show, character Andy Bernard closes with this reflection: "I spent so much of my time here thinking about my old pals. The weird thing is, now I'm exactly where I want to be. I've got my dream job, and I'm still just thinking about my old pals. Only now, they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you've actually left them." My friends, today we leave what will soon become the good old days. But that doesn't mean there aren't more good old days ahead. So make memories. Mom, you were right. We should take more pictures. Be bold and be honest. Take risks. And finally, live in the moment. Because a minute lost can never be regained. Best of luck to all of you on your next adventure. And I'll say it one last time, go Jags.